The Crew 2 car list, confirmed and the unconfirmed. Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done some Crew 2 content, mainly because obviously the Ivory Tower team have been pretty quiet on the scene of the game since announcing they were pushing it back. But obviously, as The Crew is a game that is very close to my heart, a game that I've spoken about quite a lot on the channel, I thought, you know what, we might as well bring some more information to the forefront in the form of the car list. So as usual, I was doing a lot of research, trying to find out as much information as possible, going into different forums, etc. And I stumbled across a website known as IGCD, Internet Game Cars Database. And essentially, to cut a long story short, it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a website which comprises a database of games and cars within those games. And basically what happens is you've got people from around different gaming communities like The Crew, like Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, who basically come together and put together the information they found on cars that have been confirmed or potentially even leaked to comprise car lists both before the game was launched and even after the game was launched. So before I go into this, credit where credit is due, I need to say a massive shout out to the 5 people involved in this specific list: AutoTracker, Clumber, Speedevil, SpeedFreak975 and Bond007 Stig. Now, this car list, I'm actually going to split it up into 2. As you saw by the title of the video, it's called the confirmed and the unconfirmed. The first cars that we're going to discuss, the first cars that we're going to go through are cars that have been spotted in the trailer, cars that have been spotted on the Crew official website as part of the weekly rewards program, and vehicles that may have been spotted in YouTube gameplay footage, etc. So these are the cars that you can be certain are going to feature within the game. In alphabetical order, starting off with the Abarth 500, the Aston Martin Vulcan, the Audi RS5 DTM, the Audi TT RS, the BMW M4, the BMW M4 DTM variant, the F82 body shape, the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Mark 1, the 2010 Chevrolet Camaro Mark 5, the 2017 Chevy Camaro Mark 6, the Chevrolet Corvette C6, the Chevrolet Cruze, the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, the Ferrari 458 Speciale, the Ford Crown Victoria, the Ford E-Series, the Ford Edge, the 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor Race Truck, the 2011 Ford F-150 SVT Raptor, the 2012 Ford Focus Mark III, the 2010 Ford Focus RS Mark II, the 2005 Ford GT, the 2015 Mustang, the GMC Sierra, the Hummer H1, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the Jeep Wrangler, the Kia Venga, the Maserati Gran Turismo S, the Maserati MC12, the Mazda RX-7, the McLaren 12C GT3, the Mercedes AMG C63 DTM, the Mercedes AMG GT3, the Mercedes-Benz C-Class Coupe DTM, the Mini Countryman, the Nissan 370Z or Z if you're American, the Nissan Fairlady 432 aka the Nissan Fairlady Z, the Nissan GTR, the Pagani Zonda R, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the 2005 Celine S7R and the 2013 SRT Viper GTS. Right, now I know there are a lot of you out there who are biker fans, so I'm going to go through the bike list as well. Starting off with the 2015 Ducati Panigale R, the Harley Davidson Iron 833, the Indian Chief, the Kawasaki Z1000, the KTM 450 Rally, and that's about all we have so far. Okay, right, so as you saw from the screenshots, those were taken from in-game shots, trailer shots, CGI shots, and also some screenshots taken directly from the website in relation to cars that are unlockable by way of the weekly rewards program as mentioned earlier. Now, because of the nature of those shots, it's fair to say that those cars are 100% confirmed, or as close as 100% confirmed as can possibly be, rather. The next set of cars that I'm going to show are cars whereby they are not part of any of the above in terms of the nature upon how the screenshots have been taken, but the interesting thing is that from what I can see, and I could be wrong on this, so take this with a big pinch of salt, but they look as if they are potentially part of a car selection menu within the game itself. So if you take a look at the first shot here of the 2017 Abarth 124 Spider, what you're going to notice is at the bottom of the shot you can see some sort of selection boxes, if that makes sense. Now it looks as if the persons could be potentially selecting new body kits, they could be selecting different colours of their car, who knows, but the shots that I'm going to show you now are basically cars that are all within that format. Okay, so next up we have the 2017 BMW M2, the 2011 BMW M5, the 2011 BMW Z4 or Z4, the 1967 Chevrolet Impala, the 2017 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, the 2010 Dodge Viper SRT10, LaFerrari, the 2016 Ford Focus RS MK3, the Ford Focus Mark V, the Harley Davidson Street Glide, the 2015 Honda Civic, the Jeep Wrangler again, the Koenigsegg Regera, the 2015 KTM 1190 RC8R, sounds like a fax machine, the KTM 450, the 2016 Mazda MX-5, the 2015 Mercedes AMG GT, the 2009 Mercedes-Benz SL63 AMG variant, the 2015 MV Agusta Brutale 800 Dragster, the 2002 Nissan Skyline, the 2005 Pagani Zonda F, the 1993 Porsche 911 Turbo 964. I'm absolutely going to enjoy driving that car, I really will. And last but not least, for all you French fans, the 2018 Renault Megane RS4. So there you have it, quite a very diverse type of car list there. We've got classic cars, we've got modern cars, we've got supercars, we've got hypercars, we've got hatchbacks, we've got JD, we've got pretty much everything. JDM I was going to say, we've got pretty much everything. So that's a good start if you ask me. Obviously there's probably going to be more cars announced later on down the line when we get closer to launch, but let me know in the comments what your thoughts are so far. Once again, I want to say a huge shout out to the guys who are responsible for putting these cars together. Again, AutoTracker, Clumber, Speedevil, Speed Freak 975 and Bond 00 Stig. Great work guys, awesome job. I feel like it's even more diverse than the crew one, which is great. It's always good to have different selection choices and different car types for everybody. So yeah, that's really good indeed. Now those of you that are part of the notification gang, those of you who check your smartphones every now and again when I pop up, you would have known that I put a vote out earlier on in the week. In fact, it was only a few days ago, basically asking what you guys want me to do on the channel, because as you know, I put out a vote a few weeks ago asking what classic title you wanted me to play. You all voted Driver San Francisco, and then you stopped watching it after 3 episodes. So I put out a vote again a few days ago, and majority of you seem to have chosen the Crew 1. I'm really happy that you did, because I really like the Crew, and in the run up to the Crew 2, I am going to be doing a series playthrough. I think it's a really good opportunity to reintroduce the game to those of you who didn't play it, because I'm aware that there are a lot of people that didn't play the Crew, or they played it within the first week or two or the first month, and because of all of its bugs and all of its problems and the physics and whatnot, they just left it and disappeared, which is a shame because the game actually got really good. There were loads of bug fixes, the physics improved, the handling got better, there were loads of cars that were added, there was brilliant expansion packs, it was a decent story mode, so much content to do, and as I mentioned in the actual poll, there is the opportunity to do a co-op campaign. So I'm probably going to do the story mode with a friend, or maybe even some friends, and actually do it on the channel. So it's going to be a different dynamic to what you guys are normally used to. I know I'm very much someone who does things solo, and I have been doing that for a long time, but what it will do is give you guys a great opportunity to see me drive all over America with a few of my pals, and yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Also, I did notice that Need for Speed Payback continuation of the story actually featured quite highly in the voting as well, and to be honest, that totally surprised me. I didn't think any of you guys had any interest in any of the Need for Speed Payback footage that I was putting out, seeing as most of you have already completed the storyline. Obviously I haven't, so I don't know what happens, but because that featured quite highly and quite prominently in the voting, I will be continuing with the story of Payback because it's what you guys want according to this. And don't worry if you're a Gran Turismo fan, there is still plenty more Gran Turismo on the channel. What I'm trying to do is just split the channel in half and just ensure that I've got something for the sim racers and something for the action arcade racers, okay? brilliant. Now let me know what your thoughts are in the comments on the cars so far. What do you think of the ones that are pretty much confirmed by way of the in-game screenshots and website images that were provided? And what do you think of the ones that are pretty much unconfirmed and potentials? What's your favourite and what would you like added to the game? Drop it in the comments. Let's get this discussion moving. If it's your first time around here, I wish you a born welcome. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and be sure to swing the damn hell out of the notification bell, and I will see you with more crew content, more news about the crew, more info about the crew soon. Take it easy. Peace.